Hey guys, welcome to the DFS Express for UFC Fight Night 114, Sergio Pettis versus Brandon Moreno from Mexico City. I am your host, the DFS Sniper. If you can, please like this video. If you like it, comments are always appreciated, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. If this is your first time watching the DFS Express, I will run through DraftKings picks for every fight on the card, and just something to keep in mind that these are DraftKings picks, higher upside based on the scoring system and salary structure. So that being said, let's get right into it. First fight of the night, Jordan Rinaldi 9,000 against Alvaro Herrera 7,200. I'm going to take the favorite in Rinaldi. Herrera just doesn't look that good to me on tape. He was taken down 4 times by Vicente Luque in his first UFC fight. He knocked out a guy who only had 1 UFC fight. Rinaldi, on the other hand, lost a decision to Abel Trujillo, but he looked good in that fight. Overall, he's faced a better competition. He's more well-rounded. I just think he's overall better, and I will put in Jordan Rinaldi at 9,000. Second fight, Roberto Sanchez, 8,100 against Joseph Morales, also 8,100. These two guys, there's 2 fights at 8,100. This is the first. I'm going to take Joseph Morales. Keeping it simple, he is a full-time fighter. Roberto Sanchez is not. Sanchez is a BJJ specialist, still works his day job Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, nothing wrong with that, but he's 31 years old. You know, probably this is the peak of his career. Morales, on the other hand, trains at Team Alpha Male. I think he's going to keep it on his feet. I just think he's going to keep Sanchez at bay and win this fight pretty handily. Next fight, Jose Quinones, 8,200 against Diego Rivas, 8,000. I like Quinones a lot in this fight. The more I watched the more last night. I like Quinones more. I think he'll get takedowns. He had 5 takedowns. This win over Joey Gomez. A quick sub against Morales. Even the fight he lost in the UFC, he had 3 takedowns. And Diego Rivas is not active enough to really, in my mind, have any kind of consideration on DraftKings. So the pick here is Jose Quinones. Next up, Henry Briones, 7,300 against Hani Yahya, 8,900. This fight is difficult. I see a lot of people on Briones. I'm going to take Yahya because if he wins, there's going to be grappling upside, which is what we're looking for on DraftKings. It's really that simple. The price tag is up on Yahya, but the way Briones wins is Yahya shows off his terrible gas tank again. He's in Mexico City. Probably going to happen, but if he wins, there's more grappling and I think more upside with Hani Yahya. Next fight, we have Dustin Ortiz against Hector Sandoval. Ortiz is at 8,800, Sandoval 7,400. I'm going to take the underdog in this one. I think Sandoval's a better play for the price. I think he's the better grappler than Dustin Ortiz. Dustin Ortiz is 1-3 in his last 4. People seem to forget that. I know he's faced higher competition, but Sandoval has the wrestling upside. I was impressed that he was able to take down Freddie Serrano twice. The price and the way he wins this fight in grappling, I think, makes him the better play for DraftKings. Next up, we have Bradley Scott and Jack Hermanson, one of the rare heavier weight class fights on this card. There's really 2, 185 pounds. Hermanson is 9,100, Scott 7,100. Scott has a split decision win over Scott Askham. Hermanson coming off a knockout win over Alex Nicholson, where he answered the big question to me, what is his ground game like? Can he shoot? He can. I think he's overall better than Bradley Scott. I don't think Scott is very good. I think Hermanson is on the upswing, so I think even at the price, he's the better play at 9,100. Next up, Alejandro Perez and Andre Sukumta, both at 8,100. If I'm going to go anywhere in this fight, it's probably going to be Perez because I'm worried about Sukumta's gas tank. He gassed out against Morales. He got to Mexico City late. He's probably the better striker. I think he wears down. Overall, I'm probably going to fade this fight or not have much. The price, I might have a little bit of Perez. I think I think they're pretty evenly matched, and the gas tank issue, that makes me want to lean towards Perez. Next up, we have Sam Alvey against Rashad Evans. Alvey 8,400, Rashad Evans 7,800. Rashad Evans is probably done. He looked not good against Dan Kelly, fighting down a weight class. What's the cut going to do? Alvey's the counter striker, going to test Evans' chin. Evans has not been medically cleared twice because of concussion issues. Alvey, I think, at some point is going to hit him and probably turn off the lights. So I think Alvey is the better play at his price, which is 8,400. Martin Bravo against Humberto Bandone. Got the name right. Bravo, I think both young kids. He's got more experience from Tough Latin America. He's a wrestler with active hands. I think that makes him, simply put, the better play. He's a little bit expensive at 9,200, but I think he's one of the safer plays on the card. He is a minus 300 favorite. Next up, we have Alan Jouban and Nico Price at 170 pounds. Nico Price, 7,500. Alan Jouban, 8,700. Nico Price has the grappling upside. Jouban was just subbed by Gunny Nelson, probably the biggest fight of his career, 35 years old, could be on the downswing. Nico Price, if he can get it to the clinch and the ground, which is the big if, I think that gives him the higher upside price-wise at 7,500. Next up, we have the co-main event of the evening, Randa Marcos against Alexa Grasso. Alexa Grasso, 8,300. Randa Marcos, 7,900. Grasso is an active striker. Marcos is very hittable. I don't think she'll be able to close the distance without getting lit up. She didn't beat Carla Esparza in that last decision win. They were in Canada, so she got the win. Alexa Grasso, I think, is going to rebound from the loss to Felice Herrig. Her striking is crisp. There's a lot of output. She is the play on DraftKings at 8,300. Main event, Sergio Pettis and Brandon Moreno. Pettis at 7,700, Moreno 8,500. I'm probably going to stack this fight in cash. I think it'll be an active flyweight matchup. I'll take the experience of Pettis and his 71% takedown defense to get the job done. Is a very close fight. Couldn't fault you to go the other way, but because it is so close, I'll take the cost savings on Pettis at 7,700. We went a little over our 5 minutes, guys, but hopefully you can like, comment, subscribe. I will see you next time. Good luck in your contests.